This question says the volume of a cylinder is 1130.97 cubic centimeters. And then it says if the height of the cylinder is 10, what is the radius? All right, so they gave us the volume. They're asking us to find a radius. We are going to have to work backwards on this one. The first thing I would do, though, is I would draw a picture of this. I would try to get an idea of what this looks like in my head. All right, so we have a cylinder. I know that the height of the cylinder is 10. I do not know what the radius is, so I'm going to put an R on there. But I know that the volume is equal to 1130.97 cubic centimeters. And the cubic centimeters, excuse me, is just the units. So please don't try to like cube this number or anything. This is just the units, and volume is always in units cubed because volume is in 3 dimensions. All right, so what we need to do this problem is the formula for volume of a cylinder. All right, so we look at our formula sheet. We find our cylinder right here, and we find our volume formula. Volume is equal to pi r squared h. All right, so let's go back and let's write our formula. Volume is equal to pi r squared h. All right, once I have my formula written down, I can start plugging stuff into the formula. Like, for instance, I happen to know that the volume is 1130.97. So I'm going to plug that in right there for volume. 1130.97 is equal to, pi is just a number. It is just a button in our calculator. So pi times, do we know the radius? No, in fact, that's what we're solving for. So let's put our r squared times, do we know our height? Yes, our height is 10. So let me finish. And our height is 10. All right, so now we're just solving an equation, and we're trying to solve for r squared. We're trying to solve for r. All right, I'm not going to do anything on this side yet. I'm just going to carry this down. 1130.97. But on this side, I'm going to multiply my numbers together. So I've got pi and 10. So pi times 10 is 31.42. 31.42 times my radius squared. All I did was multiply these two numbers together. All right, so I have 31.42 times my radius squared. Well, I want this radius squared by itself. So let me divide by 31.42 to get that r squared by itself. All right, so whenever I do that, this goes away. I get r squared over here all by itself. And on this side, I just type this into my calculator. 1130.97 divided by 31.42. And I get 35.995. 35.995. All right, but I don't want to know r squared. I want plain old regular r. So how do you get rid of a square? Well, the opposite of a square is to square root. So I'm going to take the square root of 35.995. Square root of 35.995. And I get 5.99958. I'm pretty sure that rounds up to 6. All right, so my radius of this cylinder would be 6.